Edwin Abnous is with Heart for Iran, a TV and digital ministry reaching inside Iran. Great to have you on the broadcast, Edwin. How would you describe right now the mood of the country?
Thank you, George, for having me. Yes, well, as you know, these recent uprising, which started from December 28, which a lot of people are calling a revolution, has been going for a long time, and people are exhausted. But at the same time, they're angry and very determined. And even though people are not marching outside on the street like before because they have lost a lot of lives, it has gone very much underground. People are chanting from the rooftops, and the momentum is still building. They still have a hope. It seems like they're deep into the water and they need to cross the river and finish the job. Now, they don't know how the outcome is going to be. But last time in the previous uprising, everybody was hoping for some sort of a reform within the system. Now they say it is time just to topple the regime and come up with a new system to govern our country. So people are tired, exhausted, but they're determined and they're seeing this through.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Previous protests, it was all about reform. Now it's talking about, as you said, total regime change, a toppling of the system of governance. I'm curious, what would success realistically look like? Regime change or something else?
They want a regime change, and they're very clear about it. They're not, as you said, they're not looking for some sort of reform because they have seen all sorts of different type of Islamic governance over the country past 47 years. Now they say we need something else because these current regime couldn't give us the freedom and dignity that we deserve. So they're looking for a dignity. They're looking for freedom. Now, they, maybe some sort of a democratic system. We don't know. Maybe some are chanting for constitutional monarchy. Whatever that is, the fact of the matter is that they want freedom and dignity, and they want an economic recovery that guarantees a life without financial struggles and religious and military dictatorship. So that is what they're looking for a new government.
What do you wish Western viewers better understand right now about Iran and its people?
First of all, Iranians are not the same as regime. The Iranian people are young, they're educated, globally aware, and they're deeply disillusioned with this religious authoritarianism that have been experiencing. And many are spiritually open, really. They're searching and far more receptive to Christianity than we ever think. And Iranian regime, it's interesting to know that they have claimed that 98% of Iranians inside the country are Shia Muslims. But the recent research shows that the number has dropped from 98 to 38%. And that is quite telling, that Iranians love and respect freedom, a government that is not pressuring them, is not oppressing them. And as a matter of fact, they really respect Western culture, and they're very much up to date with the Western culture trends. And Iran can be a great ally to the West, and many Western nations can connect with this beautiful country with the old history and be allies.
Yeah, something I think most of our viewers may not know, and you know this very, very well. Research shows that Christianity is growing fastest right now in Iran than in any other country. You are in contact with the underground church. We just have a few more seconds. Tell us, how are Christians preparing for what's to come?
Yeah, the 1.5% that's the research number that came out. The Iranians are open to Christianity, and right now they're preparing for discipleship and decentralized approach to their churches if the country stays closed down. But once it is open, Iranians are ready for the next strategy, and I'm sure Iranians will move faster, will preach wider in many regions, and I'm positive that in the new Iran, Christianity is going to have a different face.
Real quick, how can we pray for Iran?
Please pray for protection of civilians, wisdom and courage for underground church, and for softened heart for across the country. And I pray once the regime is over, revenge is not the answer. And I pray for these traumatized people to receive their healing as fast as possible.
Yeah, fantastic. We'll have to leave it there. Edwin, thank you so much. Continue to pray for you and your team as you continue to minister inside the country.